I am grateful that I didn't have to wait 8 minutes before my app showed that I'm live. I am live. I'm so grateful. Sometimes apps have their own mind, but today it's working with me. So happy Sunday. How's your day going? I hope your day is going well. And I pray that this month will be a month full of blessings, that the things you're looking for, they're praying for, hoping for will come to pass by God's grace in Jesus' name, and that your joy will be full. And it's Sunday. It's Sunday. Every time I come and say happy Sunday, I'm amazed at how quickly the time is flying. It will be 2026 before we know it, but hey, you know what else I'm grateful for? I'm early. I'm not at my target time, but I'm getting closer. I'm less than an hour to my target time, so maybe tomorrow I can be on my target time. So I'm getting closer. And it's all about the perspective we have when things happen. There was a study of 300 highly successful people. I'll name some of them. Franklin Delano Roosevelt, you know him as one of the US presidents. Helen Keller, Winston Churchill, Mahatma Gandhi, Albert Einstein, and so on, so many others. I don't have the name of the study, but this is a study that was done, and it reveals that 1/4 of all these 300 people had handicaps, such as, sometimes we call this disabilities, specially abled, the different terminologies now, but some of them included blindness, deafness, crippled limbs. 3/4 had either been born in poverty, came from broken homes, or at least came from exceedingly tense or disturbed situations. And yet, they came out as successful people. And so, what made it that they were able to become successful? Part of the reason is their attitude. Because people like this, who we can refer to as achievers, they overcome problems, while others are overwhelmed by problems. And that's because they refuse to hold on to common excuses or failures. And they turn their stumbling blocks into stepping stones. Because they realized they could not determine every circumstance in their life, but they could determine their choice of attitude toward every circumstance. True, we cannot control the things that happen around us. They're external to us. Some things are beyond our control. However, what we can control is how we respond to those circumstances, especially when they're really hard, they're really tough. I've had my share of tough situations, unexpected situations, very, very long time ago, thankfully, very long time ago. But even recently, at the time, it was just really an inconvenience, like someone hit me, someone rear-ended me. And I may have talked about this. I could have gotten bitter, angry, but I chose in that moment to just work with the person who hit me and say, okay, how do we get it fixed? And that's how I learned about the app. Now there's an app where you report accidents that have no injuries. I didn't know that because I hadn't been in an accident in a long time. Grateful. And would you know it, after that, we got into another accident. But we could get upset, get mad. But it always boils down to, what is your attitude and what can you control? I can always control my attitude. I can never say, oh, this person made me do it. No, it's the choice. I may have heard some words that resonated with me, and whatever they were saying kind of got me thinking maybe I should make this decision, and then I followed and I made the decision. As long as nobody has a gun to my head, I take responsibility for the decisions I make. And at the same time, I can also choose the kind of attitude that I have. And so once we understand that concept, we can always face whatever comes our way. And having gratitude, I'm going back to gratitude again, helps you see things in a positive light, regardless of what it is going on. And there's another quote I like to quote by John Maxwell, which says, problems can stop you temporarily. You are the only one who can do it permanently. So whenever you're faced with a challenge, we can begin to train ourselves to think about it as a stepping stone and not a stumbling block that holds us back. So start the week with gratitude. I pray your week goes smoothly, and if it doesn't, think of it as a stepping stone, not a stumbling block. And I will see you tomorrow, hopefully at this time or close to it. I like this time. I just need to get used to coming at this time. I'm still working on it, but I'll be here tomorrow for sure. So thank you and have a blessed Sunday.